The first thing you learn about confession is that the person behind the screen already knows what you did. They just want to hear you say it. You've been sitting in this booth for 11 minutes, not as the priest, as the criminal. Outside, your congregation is leaving. Families, children, old men who call you father, like the word means something. Inside this booth, you're trying to confess to a church that doesn't know it's been your most profitable asset for the last 8 months. Nobody's coming. There's no one on the other side, just wood and silence, and you're breathing. And the moment you realized you'd gone too far to pretend this was just business. Let's go back. The idea. You didn't find the church found you. Tuesday, November. Your accountant slides a folder across the table. The deposits are attracting attention. $400,000. No clients, no office, no cover. And now, banks are asking questions. You have 60 days, maybe less. You drive home in the rain, past a pawn shop, past a check cashing place. Then, you see it, a church. Door hanging loose, sign nailed to it, for lease. You stop, and the math begins. A church is a non-profit. Non-profits receive donations. Donations are cash. Cash is invisible. And nobody audits a church that feeds the poor. Nobody. You type one word in your phone. Perfect. Becoming Father Michael. 3 weeks. That's all it took to become someone who never existed. You didn't just learn scripture. You studied priests, how they listen, how they pause, how they make people feel understood. 87 hours of sermons, mirror practice, voice control, presence. The interview? 40 minutes. The church was dying. They didn't need a saint. They needed someone. You care? They asked. I care deeply, you said. You got the job. No background check. None. That was your first warning. You ignored it. The operation. It worked. Not because it was clever, because it was inevitable. Cash comes in. Donations, building funds, food drives, cartel money. Washed in faith. Men you never meet in daylight sit in the back pews, drop envelopes, stay silent, leave. Money flows. Church account to shell nonprofits, to ghost contractors, to clean. But you knew one thing. The church had to be real, so you fixed it. The roof, the walls, the pews. You opened a food bank, hired people, because a fake church looks fake, but a transformed church, that looks like a miracle. You told yourself it's just infrastructure until an old man grabbed your hands and thanked you for restoring his faith. You didn't sleep that night. Ramon. He came on a Tuesday. He didn't speak. He studied everything. Then he slid an envelope. 50,000. Are you the kind of priest who understands how God works? He asked. You opened the Bible, turned to a verse, tapped it. He read it, smiled. We'll get along. Translation, you live for now. 3 months later, you're moving 600,000 a month. Then one day, a gift arrives, a bottle of scotch. Under it, a photograph, your car, your apartment, time-stamped, no message, just a reminder. You don't control this anymore. The contamination. Here's what they don't tell you. If you play a role long enough, it plays you. A woman dies. You perform the funeral. Her husband tells you she believed in you. She believed people like you still exist. You go home, try to focus on numbers, but they don't hold because something changed. You just don't know what yet. Maria, she sits in the 3rd row every Sunday. Never donates, never leaves early, just sits. Then one day, she comes to you. Husband dead, debt piling up, eviction coming. She asks one thing, can God still hear me? You look at her, then at her daughter, 7 years old, drawing, completely unaware of how close life is to breaking. You walk to the safe, take out $2,000, hand it to her. She thanks God, not you. Her daughter smiles, and in that moment, something inside you refuses to leave. The cost. Ramon shows up that night, already inside your house. He knows everything. The money, the woman, the child. You're a laundry, not a charity, he says. Then he leaves something behind, a page from the child's notebook, which means he's been close, too close. You check every lock, doesn't matter. He already has a key. The break. Sunday, the church is full. Criminals, families, side by side. You preach about redemption. You, of all people. Then you see him, Ramon, watching, approving, owning the moment. You keep counting money because now you're not sure where the act ends or if it ever did. The suits. Wednesday, 2 agents, financial crimes. They already know something's wrong. They search everything. Then the Bible, the photograph falls out. They see it, put it back, say nothing. And that silence tells you everything. You're not just laundering money anymore. You're evidence. The decision. 48 hours. That's your exit window. Burn everything. Disappear. Standard protocol. You nod, agree, then sit alone and make a different choice. The prayer. Midnight. Empty church. For the first time, you stop performing. I came here to steal. I want out. Not from the law, from myself. Silence. Then your phone buzzes. Unknown number. You don't answer because you already know. Time's up. The last day. You open the safe. 31 names. People you could have helped but didn't. Today, you do. You give everything away. Rent, medicine, fees, all of it gone. The safe is empty. For the first time, you feel lighter. Then your phone buzzes. Ramon, where are you? The road. You leave. No plan, no identity, just distance. Desert sunrise, coffee in your hand, silence. 31 lives, slightly better than yesterday. That's all you have left. Then a car, parked, watching. You don't wait, you drive. Epilogue. 40 miles later. A text. Unknown number. 4 words. We should talk, Father. Not Ramon. Someone else. Someone watching. Someone who let you go. You stare at the road. 2 choices. Turn back or disappear. Your thumb hovers. For the first time in your life, you don't know what happens next. You never wanted to save anyone. You just wanted to escape. But somewhere between the lie and the man you pretended to be, something became real. Not redemption. Not yet, but something. A direction. A choice. The road is open. The message is waiting. And for once, you're not running from something. You're running toward whatever comes next. The end or the beginning.